Hello. You just ever wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Hello. Sorry. Before we get started, let me get the game ready. Hold on, let me gotta check. As always, your first launches, you gotta check the sound level and things. Let's see. Game. No, the other Capcom game. Oh, there you go. There. Okay, hold on. 1 sec. There we go. Okay. A game that needs no. Hold on. Let me get bigger. Music on. Okay, oh, there you go. That's these things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is we played what's the place? The Grace Eternity Chronicles. So hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me keep it. I'll just turn it down for me because I think it's loud on my end. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, yeah, let's get started. With Ace Attorney or regular attorney, we're not Ace yet. The first turnabout where everything begins. Blood. I remember that Phoenix Wright version of the Steamed Hams clip. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Music goes crazy. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I'm very smart. Defendant lobby number 2, August 3rd. Boy, am I nervous. Boy, am I nervous. Ooh. Right. Or hold on, maybe that needs to be a little more lighter. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? You could say that. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Though, bro, that's what I'm saying. Huh? Is that your client's crying? Your client? Well, he is crying. Your client's screaming over there. Yeah, it's him. Yeah, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Oh, wait. Hold on, Dave. Don't maybe get banned. Or don't get this. Let this stream and / video get age restricted. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him how guilty. Brother, please, how do not give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with you, man? Oh, it's all over. I finished. I can't live in a world without her, simp. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Well, the police say, the newspapers say it was you. Yep, that's me. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. The poor sod. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, oh, I got too much saliva in my mouth. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. That's just what I'm gonna do. (10 a.m.) Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I wonder if I should have played the DS version, because the upscale images are they're a little but it's okay, whatever. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. The conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. What's good? Knees weak, mom spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. That's him? Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover so many. Quincy Stone. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No, wait. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is in the list in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime. I don't need to read that. Remember to check it often, dude. Please, I'm begging you. It's right. Who's the victim? It's Cindy Stone. His name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Sorry, I also mentioned I played this game before. Well, I played all of them before, but it's been a while since I played them. So every now and then I go back when I forget how cases turn out. He was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed. Mr. Wright, good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. Well then. First, the questions for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Or Panier. Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? It was the thinker, the statue of the thinker. I think, therefore, I am. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. The tinker. Got it. Right. You should have paid attention to any evidence cited during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have. Yeah. I know. Check. This is not my first rodeo. Well, technically it is, but you know how it is. Call the first witness. Prosecution calls defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. There I get decided easily. This could be bad. This could be bad. Ahem. I'm not gonna do that. My throat will literally explode if I do that voice. I'm not gonna do it. Mr. Butts, this is not true that the victim had recently dumped you. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony. Brother. Didn't they all die? Yeah. I was dumped. He just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you started then would mean by dump. In fact, he had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. You had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. A U.S. passport? According to this, he was in Paris until the day she died. Indeed. She apparently appeared to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it for her lifestyle. Dude, you can clearly see what kind of woman Mr. Stone is. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Did I? Stop it, Braxton. Don't say anything. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motives are clear to everyone. Yes, quite. No, he didn't. How could he? Well, we'll get to it. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you? Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butt? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So I was like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Can he now? Well, that simplified matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, that's pretty damning if that's true. Order in the court. Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit. Hello, Mr. Trustworthy. You sell newspapers, correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. If Larry's innocent, he must be lying. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahas used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. From noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? All right, this is it. The battlefield. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to lie. Testimony the witnesses gave. There was lies? He was lying? Well, he must be. Your client is innocent, right? And that must mean there are lies. That means, or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony and the evidence to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, blind contradiction between the court record and the witness and the testimony. Then, once you, this gameplay game, we know. Open the court record with, find the contradictions, basically. The witness's account. It's the first case, so this will be rather easy. Going door to door selling suspicious when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed and find myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. The front of the apartment wasn't working. Oh. Yeah. Did you think? I guess let's press this. How do you know that? How did you know that? The phone in the apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf at the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call, and that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Oh, that's the answer. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant to do. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone, and being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Right. What time did you call again? Oh, here you go. There you go. Time of death. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's wrong. Hold on. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Very funny. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Huh? Oh, that? This is trivial. The witness nearly forgot the time. That's a big 3-hour difference. It's a big thing to get wrong, Mr. Prosecutor. No, yeah, after his testimony, I find it that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. Yes, Chief. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. You do one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again after committing perjury? That's the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably that thing coming to the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Wrong. There was a power outage. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. This is the easy one. This is the very first tutorial. Okay, so they've got to be easy. You see, when I found the body at the time, coming on the television. No shot, brother. Ain't no way you heard the TV from noon to 6 p.m. No, you didn't. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sahid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sahid, the court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Yeah, baldy. Like I say, bald people are evil. Don't trust bald people. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding your body. Very well, Mr. Sahid. Let's hear your testimony once more. Perjury X2. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in there in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. The clock, you saw a clock, I just said I would explain it. The defense, yeah, gladly. You saw the clock. How did you know that? How did you know that? Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You, with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, man. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a cable clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is my clock. Do you have any problem with the testimony now? Of course I do. Yes, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. What's going on? Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Side. Your sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I thought... Ew! Get your crusty ass hair off my face, man. Or keep your crusty ass hair to yourself. Shut up. I hate you. 12-year on Xbox Live be like, it was him, I tell you, I saw it. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say, Your Honor. A moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is right on this. I've had to think of it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. The fact that the clear was just simply... Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! 3 hours off. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw thought and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw, try to talk your way out of this. Ha! Yeah. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While I may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Dang it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sodden. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Why are you giving up so easily? Not so fast, Mr. Side. I mean, Chief? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was stoked the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself. Instead of how was the clock 3 hours behind, why was the clock 3 hours behind? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Fine. Find it and let them have it. Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence that in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Okay. Tough words. Let's see if you pull this one off. So this one, well, it's only a piece of evidence we haven't presented, but yeah, remember she just came back from Paris. So so I think well, let's see what the game says. I forget what it says. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As you all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. It was 9 hour difference. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. So it said 1 a.m. I think it's 1. The victim had to reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Nah. Oh, yeah, that's user. Rip Bozo, I guess. Hey man, if you can't do the crime, don't do the time. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out a little differently than we all expected. Wait, hold on one sec. I need to do something. 1 sec. I'll be here. I had to mute the desktop audio for a second. Okay. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Let's bring. All right. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Dude, we're upgraded to above average attorney. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Lawyer Butts, not guilty. You did it. Above average attorney acquired. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went up to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Poor woman. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Good thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. No, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Nothing in life matters. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Ah, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead gone. I'll be dead and gone soon. I'm gonna die. It's okay. I'll die. I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Yeah. That's true. She's still dead. Larry. She was, nah. Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook, man. Holy. What am I, chopped liver? Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she's thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Isn't that right? So you have something to show to your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? It's the clock. She took it with her. Take that! Check this out, Larry. Who's positive you weren't just some chump door? Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock. That's all. You think so? By the way, that's because this game came out. This game originally came out before smartphones were a thing. So yeah, that's why she carried a clock. Well, he has a cell phone which has times on it. So no, that's not true. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my employer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Absolutely, Chief. Also, hopefully you realize that things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess. Say, how about dinner? On me. Oh, we'll drink a toast with innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless he got the clock he gave me a..." No, we're not. We're a pro bono lawyer. Oh no. I didn't know it at then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Did you like that? Was that cinematic? No, Chief. No. The end. Oh. Turnabout sisters. Yeah. Bring, 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 bring. Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call. Moshi. Hello, this is Maya. Maya. Hey. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia. What's up, Maya, Mia? Mia, Maya? Miyamoto? What's up? You haven't called in a while? Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. It's been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock. Yeah, it's made to look like a statue of a thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. I'll head to the usual joint. Yeah, dude, people need to start saying joint again, and not the weed context. Let's hit up my favorite joint, bro. Alright, deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. My, hour she's recording. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Eternal sadness. 8:57 p.m. 9 hours, like almost 12 hours after that call. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that saw all of those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! Chief, no! If only. Red, white, blue. America moment. No. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Huh? What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Move! That smell. Blood! Sis, someone's there. No! Chief? Chief! Chief! The horror. No, our mentor. Who are you? Uh-oh. Hey! The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. No, her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. We have to investigate this. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. I think her lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass like fence, lying broken in the back of the room. Yeah. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must be fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Huh? It's bordered with blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough to keep me around for now. I better call the police. I find out what that girl was doing here. No sharper rocks, they seem to be running their dark lights trying. Make a lever book. Everything written, the chief's also needs handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Right. I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's starting staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, dude, better not use it. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, bud. Who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I shouldn't show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Did you see this? Before Maya died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Huh? That's my name. But why? Why would you write my name? Please, just calm down. But why would you just write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Uh-oh. The coppers! Run, Maya! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Whoa, look at this big feller. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, you see? See? Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. See? Anyway, I don't want to either of you moving 1 inch K? 1 inch K? Maya, wait, he wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa, whoa! Excuse me? Eek. This is word Maya here. Mean anything to you? That's my name. What? What? The victim drew this here on note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Welcome, Gumshoe. Mia's younger sister, Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken into questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? Damn. No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. Oh, hentai. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Yeah, ooh. Holy, you getting lambasted by the chief. That's what she said. Ugh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. Yeah, nothing strange in training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Back aside, can you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Well, good thing you didn't, because that's probably the... Well, not probably. That is definitely the last recording of her voice. You'll have her voice. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Dunstall, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. So you're an acolyte and are spirit medium in training. That's right. The Faith family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a sec. You said Faith family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training? Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something's the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of the famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call it. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask him. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Oh, I see. I see. Don't worry about it. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick one attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oh, wait, did I not ask her about? Sorry, I know it must be hard. It's okay. All I've been doing is for the last 3 hours talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning. Oh, it'd be, oh. That's rough, I can smell the blood. Oh. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. Maybe I didn't. Grossberg law offices. According to the receptionist, big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep a track when you're a famous lawyer, not to mention run an office like this. Oh, he's not here? Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Where's that? What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in a incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So, what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought the man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Huh? The police consultation with the medium would have all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White. No, I'm Asian. Or he's Asian, not me. That was his name. My sister told me. White. Okay, let's try it. Oh, hold on, we've got to do the thing. The badge. Sorry, I've never seen that before. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. This was lying next to the chief's spot. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems to be about right. Though I never heard of a glass light stand before this. Remember this receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she? Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but the way that detective thinks I did it. Okay, let's go. Nope. Oh, I gotta go here. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? How insulting. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent, by the way. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Dick Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Get over here. Yeah, yes, sir. But be right there. Oof. You're here, lawyer. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Yeah. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. Thanks, Ben. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is the one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth under prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Looks like I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know is for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime on an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing this soon. Hold on. Hey, about this. I'm wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's on to me. Tell him, right? If I tell him why I want, there's no way he'll give me something to matter. Oh, oh no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're detective. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems like you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the court. Yeah. Guess I've asked all the questions I need. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name, so Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then. Aha, your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside for her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Humble yourself. Thank you for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. Oh, someone died, so it felt so exciting. I could hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has the prospect on this. Yeah, that's gonna be you, stupid. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's room now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed? Incident? It sounds just like a lawyer in a movie. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. Or you know the thing that occurred happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, could you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, Teehee, and you had your little poke club, didn't you? I see there are 2 glasses on the table. There's someone staying here with you. Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You'll be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? This makes me like most of the lawyers. No clues there. The light summer sunlight streams through the window. There's a fake full wall on the building. Of course, you can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it will be a little difficult to recognize the picture from distance though. No, yeah, what's up? You haven't called a while. Actually, there's something I don't know how long it was this time. It's a clock meeting, but yeah, we heard the call. Maybe go to Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg thought, well, maybe it's... If that wasn't the most over-the-top throat I've ever heard. So you're the one they say have been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Holy, don't body shame him, man. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Doesn't matter. You came to see the one and only Margaret Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Oh, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? You refused me before I even got a chance to ask. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse that like that? Please, tell me why you won't take this case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Maya trusted me. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look somewhere else. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. Well, what do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? It's very odd, yeah. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprenticeship, that one. Learned of my teachings in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back that way. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying it. Jeez. Oh. Okay, well, we gotta go. Tell her the bad news. Yeah, it's about to be, visiting hours is about to be over, and she needs to pick by 4. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned. Just a little longer now before the statement point lower comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, bro. We obviously gotta defend her. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at least, alas. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? You gotta ask. Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Oh. I got your phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Like I said, Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Because she had to, well, for long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. She has to burn her voice into her mind, unless she forgets. Thank you. Okay. Let's go back to the hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me. You are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I guess Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to soup around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss Wright that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. Wright, the Blue Corp, phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. Wright, the Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White. White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half of the drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What? What do we have here? Wiretap? Huh? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Okay. $10 a.m. It's never 7. Uh-oh, who's that? Oh my gosh. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence you committed murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Very well, sir. I need to eat like a pound of gravel to get the good Gumshoe voice. The body was found here by this window seat. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it the statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. That witness is always stepped up in the case and said something wrong. It worked lots of time. Yep, press everything. The strategy of press everything so you get information. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on, let's press this one. Hold on just a second. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence you did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. She's most definitely pink. Well, okay, well, I guess she is pretty pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess precedent can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. As a security suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Eye tests also showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found around the victim on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify that this vital piece of information the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the crime scene with the crime by my own eyes. Hold on. I need to... What kind of tests were what kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits of the blood and hemoglobin, hemoglobin. I refuse to testify in this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, boy. That was a mess. Right. Where was I? Finger. Which finger? On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha! Ha-ha. Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at then. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, you get a lot of cases where people actually write the killer's name. Sure, it happens all the time in the books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. So you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, yeah, you got a point, pal. Need proof? Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of the killer. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? The killer did. The killer? Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. He was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. What he said. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. I think I had to press everything. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He sounds pretty confident. Might not be good. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump to the gun on me, pal. Just listen to I'm getting to the good part. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh, I know what it. I just remembered. Yeah, this is it. Archie died. She wrote the victim's name. She wrote the name, but the death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe. I think there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing of the defendant, Maya Fey. But that's really what you're saying. What? Oh. What? This is one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? No. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who actually could not have written. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But. No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. Defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... Here we go, the classic, get ready. Yeah, get used to seeing this line. The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. I did say that autopsy report is outdated. Let's really slow down. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. But no way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see it. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have had known you'd have something like this up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? That detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. Man, what? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. Court accept this evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence found just the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service, Wink. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Order. An incident should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already captured the heart of the man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co Lodge. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was like 9 at night. I looked at the window, and then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. The woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. Then That's all I saw. Every little bitsy wincy. Wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble a witness any. Wait, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Your cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah, of course I will. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edward doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. And there's one thing she said that I'm kind of lasering in on. And then I saw me blind attack. Which way? She dodged. Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. Hold on, I need to get her to say, how did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First off, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Erp? Yeah, because there's something you pointed out about her that was way more obvious. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean, if you really had witnessed my client's Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ah! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Holy, we're cooking on roasting her. Hey, however, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. I do, because I saw her. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Wow, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Oh my gosh! Whoa. They had things like that in the GBA? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wait. Your testimony again, if you please. Damn, I almost had her. Witness's account. I did see everything. I did. The victim when the woman dodged the first and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statuary clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does that make any sense? Accuracy. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. Again. And once again, just like in the last case. How does she know it was a clock? I see. I really wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I want to check something. Clock. Hold on, what did he say? Oh wow, this is good. The clock is made to look like a statue of finger. Hold on, how did you know that? How did you know that? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position that you recently called us a plot, too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was close. If you stop me there, my trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now if you answer my question? How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law office of Fay & Co? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Absolutely not. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have run. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? No, it as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? We don't body shame. Well, Miss May? Oh. Huh? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. Or you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witnesses heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true, that is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove it when the clocker was removed? Oh, I can prove it. Haha, impossible, of course. I can prove it. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clock was removed is the phone. This. The phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, hold on. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation he had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gunn should overlook it? The good detectives better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just wanted me to hold on to the thinker then, for you? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. 5th, 9:27 a.m. So that confirms that it was empty the morning of the thing. So, even though they, she said she could have removed it when, okay. Your Honor, I think the clock makes it clear the clocker was already gone by the time it was reported. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm thinking of something. This doesn't make any sense. Because his contradiction doesn't make any sense because he's saying that how would you know if the clockwork was removed before she was hit? But she wouldn't have had time to move it since she called the police. I don't think she could just pull out the clockwork. But that's just my 2 cents. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, Would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What's the store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That could make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Of course we do. Yes! We know that's 2 of 2. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this is directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please proceed the evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Yeah, made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the other one is in the evidence locker, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Got him! Yo, tell her, man. Oh, excuses not on sale today. He's read a posting. He's read a posting. Oh, rah! What's it to you, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter. Okay. She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, man. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is the court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it for a sec? Because I did. Wink. She's scary. Kawaii. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? How did you know? With that tough-looking face. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Mr. April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard of it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it, then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Easy. The wiretap. Like that! Have a look at this. Ah! Ooh, that. Found this in Miss May's room. If you don't know, it's called a wiretap. Mr. Wright, please explain to court what this is. Sorry. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubled me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. The defense really claimed that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... the phone. It's the phone again. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. This is one of the few times you have to reuse the same piece of evidence. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? I... Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does this seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair. All of you, you're ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Ha ha ha. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Miss May. What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me with that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? Order. There will be order. I think that was wrong. How can you pay that? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. So you admit you tapped her phone. Hurrah. But wait, I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer, but I can prove it. And I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts it and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time at the murder. Ah. Uh-oh. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder, somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the right tapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree on one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent, and thereby must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Hail Mary, Hail Mary. Well, right, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept the condition. Cool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The key looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening for our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Hold on. I have a hankering coming on. Give me. I want to eat a cookie. Sorry, but I am the head bellboy. We read this. We the call thing in the morning, 8 p.m. in the evening. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasseur, sir. Embrasseur is it French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck of it, more of a peck of the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. That was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Oh. That was last night. Okay. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... ahem. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now. What do I ask him about? Room service. Check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was the disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I had a little chance with her lover there. Huh? What did he say? Her lover? What did you say? Ah, oh, rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. I was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ah! You fool! Uh-oh, that counts as witness tampering. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin hope room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved in who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the time of trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think you might be my newest. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other returner was pretty cool too. Huh? Oh, that face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? Excuse me. I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms will work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who? Maybe so. 6. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken for the record. I don't know how much of good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong at the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Ooh. A recipe for turnabout. Okay, and yeah, I think that would be a good stopping point for now because I'm kind of hungry, and that cookie did not satisfy me. So, yeah, we're gonna stop for now. But before I go, as always, if you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. Follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky for bad tweets, stream updates, and everything in between. And hopefully, I will see you in the next stream. Bye bye. See ya. Peace.
Choice anyway. Don't let me waste my time if you don't thinking anymore. Faded, not to be tamed. Watch me, I never will inform you. I can go by myself, freedom. Time to start away from me. Nobody taught me to end in a happy life of a dream. I'm not waiting for a fortune teller.